Hey, welcome in. Take a little break from your trick-or-treating tonight and watch this edition of the Lowdown before we get into our Monday Huddle show at the top of the hour with special guest Diana Kramer, your New Bremen girls volleyball coach. New Bremen in the regionals on Thursday night. And what a regional it will be. New Bremen surviving a district where all the MAC teams were congregated together, and they're going to be going to play in a regional against, let's see, Jackson Center, Fort Loramie, and Russia, all out of the Shelby County League. So you get two for the money on Thursday night in the regional semifinals, and we'll be covering it, of course, as well as Miami East and Versailles playing in Division III volleyball at Fairmont High School. The earlier games are at Northmont. So Diana Kramer coming up about 8:15 tonight on the Monday Huddle. But we're going to be talking a lot about Ohio high school football playoff action. And has the Ohio high school football playoffs become the first and second round of the NCAA tournaments with upset after upset after upset? There are those who say yes, and there are those who say no, because in the first round, 78% of the better seeded team won the game. But that doesn't mean every high seed won its game. There was not a number one seed beaten, although Dublin Jerome came close. There was one number two seed statewide beaten. And I hate to say, it was Miami Valley League champion Xenia. Xenia lost. They won the division opposite Piqua and Tip. Piqua and Tip survived. Troy did not, but Xenia did not survive. Little Miami beat Xenia. That is a 15 over a 2. Wow, what an upset that is. So that's one of the things we'll be talking about tonight on the Monday Huddle when Sonny Folks joins me at 8 o'clock. What else do we have coming up? Well, we've got robust matchups for the second round, including some really, really, really challenging matchups. When the fours play the fives, that shapes up as a really outstanding game, and we'll see if any eights or nines who survive week one can give top-seeded teams a chance. Will all the top seeds survive into the regional semifinals? We will soon know. And we've got another matchup that is very, very interesting that I'll be covering on Friday night. We'll share that with you tonight at 8:15. Since this is the last night of the month, what does that mean? No, it doesn't mean it's time for candy and lollipops. No, it means it's time to get your name in for the Layman's $50 gift card. That's what that means, because we will give away a Layman's gift card after midnight tonight. I want to give you as long as possible. If you're up watching the Browns and the Bengals, then you can enter at pressproscontest@gmail.com, pressproscontest@gmail.com, and maybe you'll win the Layman's gift card, $50 to spend at Layman's. You could do it in person when you're on your way to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium the first weekend in December. By the way, we have the breakdown on when the state championship games will be. If you're a Marion local fan, you want to know when that D6 game will be. If you're a Coldwater or Milton fan, you want to know when the Division 5 game is. If you're a Tip fan, you want to know when the Division 3 game is. And if you're a New Bremen fan or a Fort Loramie fan, you want to know when the Division 7 game is. And we'll have all those details for you tonight on the Monday Huddle. But the detail you need to know tonight by midnight is get that entry in to win the Layman's $50 gift card. What can you buy at Layman's? Well, you could buy the Para Hatchet, which is a phenomenal tool for outdoorsmen. You say, well, if I take my wife along, what is she going to want to buy? Well, she might want to buy the goat's milk soap, and they have a lot of cool soaps and lotions and all that. Or maybe if you like soft butter on the kitchen table, here you go, a butter churn or urn for the kitchen table. It keeps your butter nice and soft all the time, but preserves it so that nothing happens to it while it's covered on the counter. See, I told you Layman's is a place with an inventory unlike any other store, and it definitely is. If you've never been, you got to build in some time on your way to Tom Benson. Not much time off of Route 30 to get to Layman's, but once you're there, you're going to want to spend at least an hour, probably 2 in the store. And if you really want to take a load off and do something nice for yourself, you'll eat lunch in the Layman's Cafe. Tell them that you are from the PressProsMagazine.com coverage area and that Bruce Hooley said you got to go to Layman's and you will not leave disappointed. And trust me, you will not get a piece of fudge for the road or some candy that you didn't think was made anymore or soda pop in a flavor you didn't know existed. All of that possible at Layman's. Check out the antique section. Check out the kitchen section, the hardware section, the toys, the dry goods, the makeup. It's really a one-of-a-kind retail experience. So check it out and get that entry in to win your Layman's $50 gift card. I forgot to put it on the crawl. My apologies. Here it is. So you now know how you can enter to win the Layman's gift card. Okay, regional volleyball coming up. Monday Huddle coming up, top of the hour with Diana Kramer, head coach of the New Bremen Cardinals. We got a lot going on tonight, Bengals and Browns. Here's a little secret. You can watch the entire Monday Huddle, then go watch Bengals and Browns. And I don't know anybody who doesn't have a DVR now, and you'll eliminate like a bunch of commercials and a bunch of pregame nonsense. That's the way to watch the game tonight. Then you're up to date on the high school games, and you're up to date on the Bengals and the Browns, and you're up to date on the regional volleyball, and you'll be having an awesome night when you finally lay your head on the pillow. So have a great night. Thanks for watching us. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Press Pros Magazine. Follow us on Twitter at Press Pros Mag. Follow us on Facebook, Press Pros Magazine. And keep it locked right here on whatever social channel you're watching this, because at 8 tonight, you'll be able to watch a live edition of the Monday Huddle where we're talking Ohio high school playoffs and regional volleyball and more. So until then, have a great about half an hour, and we'll see you very, very soon.